Well, howdy do. How are you? You know, my last blog, I was talking about one of my teachers that was a real bitch. Now, they probably don't even know I even have a YouTube page. Probably don't even know where the hell I am now. Half of them are probably retired or dead. Who knows? But, I talked about Miss Payne. I think she was in her 30s. I don't know. I don't care where the bitch is now. She's a bitch, man. That teacher was a bitch. Anyway, here's another funny story about Miss Payne. It was my birthday in 5th grade, and I walked in the classroom. Miss Payne said, "Oh, everyone, Jared's going to have a nice big cake for us today." I said, "You ain't getting no damn cake from me." She said, "What do you mean? We're not getting a cake today on your birthday?" I said, "No, you ain't getting no damn cake. Not from me. No way in hell. Not from me." The whole class gave me the cold shoulder the entire day. That whole class was just hell. I swear that lady, she was a bitch, man. She was a bitch. This one guy went and bullied me in the bathroom, pinned me against the wall, said he's going to fucking kill me. This was in 5th grade. Said, "I'm going to fucking kill you if you make an A on that project, Jared. I'm going to fucking kill you." Scared the shit out of me. So what I do? I called my mom when I got home. I was at a friend's house, told her what he did. And they had a little meeting, his mother and my mother and the teacher. Anyway, to make a long story short, the bitch teacher, Miss Payne, was friends with his mother. So what happened after all this? Man, the bitch just gave me more shit. Anyway, to make a long story short, the guy's dead now. He killed himself. Killed himself a couple years ago. I was actually pretty surprised. The guy evidently had some issues. But I never thought he'd kill himself. But that was surprising. I didn't see that happening. But that lady, Miss Payne, she was a bitch. She was a bitch, man. She was a bitch. That was the only teacher in elementary school that was really a bitch. Let me think about middle school. Middle school, I had this art teacher. I think her name was Miss Nasser, like NASCAR. She was a real nice lady. I didn't have any trouble from her. But one day I made this African mask. It looked like a damn thing from Africa. I swear, it looked like from Africa. I spent a good 2 or 3 weeks working on it. And everybody had put their little projects in their drawer. And then the next day we came back. Everybody's project was fine but mine. Mine was busted to hell and busted in pieces. I still don't know who did it to this day. But I don't think it was Miss Nasser. I don't think she would break my art piece. I think it was that damn kid that gave me shit. I swear, because I had my name on my damn project. I think it was him. I think he was giving me shit again, because he was in my same art class. But man, that pissed me off. Now let's go a couple years ahead. Now I'm in 7th grade. I had this teacher. Her name was Miss Lewis. Little short lady. Looked like she was just like straight out of college. Real short and very young. Anyway, one day I'm sitting there doing my work. She comes behind me and starts rubbing my neck. Starts touching me inappropriately. I stand up and say, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me. You're touching me inappropriately." She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to motivate you." Like, hell, that ain't motivating. That's damn sexual harassment. Damn. What was another teacher I had that was a bitch? What was her name? Was it 7th grade or 8th grade? I can't remember. And I also had this teacher. Her name was Miss Stivers. God damn, she looked like the Penguin. You ever seen Batman Returns? Okay, take Danny DeVito and add blonde hair. That's what she looked like. Big fucking honker. Big goddamn nose. Biggest damn nose I ever seen. I swear, when she talked, that thing was wobbling up and down. But she gave some damn hard projects too. I remember one day she was giving me shit. I got there early in the morning. I was studying for a test or something. I got there at 6:30 in the morning. The test was at 8 o'clock. Everybody was messing around in class and wasn't ready for the test. I was ready for the test. And she was giving me shit saying, "Oh, I hope you studied." I said, "I studied more than anybody in this class. I studied last night. I studied this morning. I studied on the damn bus." So it turned out, guess who passed the test? And guess who failed the test? Everybody in the class failed the test but me. I had a 99.9 on that test. I showed that bitch who's boss. I did. There was another teacher I had that was a bitch. Let me think. Oh, this lady. I'll never forget this lady, man. I almost got kicked out of school because of this lady. Her name was Miss Smith. She had a 50s style haircut. Her breath smelled like ass. She was a terrible teacher, and she was just a bitch, man. She was a bitch. Anyway, I had her for math class. And one day, I didn't understand a problem or something. I was never good at algebra. I'm still not. I didn't understand what she was saying, and she got right up in my face and said, "Don't you understand what I'm saying? Are you stupid?" I said, "You know what? I ain't gonna take your abuse. I'm leaving." She said, "What do you mean you're leaving?" I said, "I'm leaving the classroom. I don't have to hear your shit." And everybody in the class started laughing because they thought I was joking around, but I was dead serious. I walked out of that damn classroom and started walking down the hall. She said, "You walk down that hall, mister, and you're going to ISS." I said, "Go ahead, send me damn ISS. I don't give a shit. It's better than being around you getting in my damn face." Anyway, to make a long story short, she apologized, and she never bothered me again after that. Man, that lady was a bitch. But let's fast forward to 8th grade. I had 2 bitch teachers at one time. This lady's name was Miss Brown. Lazy bitch is what she was. She was a sorry excuse for a teacher. I don't even know why the hell she was still teaching. She needed to be in the damn retirement home because, man, she couldn't teach for shit. Terrible teacher. I had her for science class. You know what we had to do for science class? We had to copy the picture in the book and draw it. Like every day. That was the assignment, to draw the picture in the book. And one day she fell asleep near the computer. She was typing on her computer and just fell asleep. And I went over and I said, "Miss Brown, we're having class." Oh, don't worry, Jared, don't worry. We'll take today off. Y'all just have a free-for-all day. Do whatever you want. I'm like, what the hell, bitch? You're supposed to be a damn teacher, and you're sitting here, you don't give a shit about nothing. Have a free-for-all. Ho, 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 ho. And she falls asleep back on the computer. Dang, that was a sorry teacher. She probably in a retirement home by now. I don't know. I think she was in her 70s when I had her. She was pretty old. But the other teacher I had, man, she was the worst bitch at all them. Miss Tadushi. That's her name. Miss Tadushi. I ain't joking. That was her name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's what I called her one time. She just, I don't know, she gave so many damn projects and always gave tons of homework, and her name was Miss Tedeschi or Miss Tadushi or something. She was a greasy bitch, man. She was a greasy bitch. Looked like she just woke up every day. Kind of reminded me of Cameron Diaz. You know, she had that look on her face like she just got done partying all night and just woke up. That's what she looked like, Miss Tedeschi or Tadushi. She was a greasy bitch. Had tattoos all over her. Had a tattoo on her foot. Had a tattoo on her leg. Had one on her arm. Had one on her damn finger. I think she was a damn porn star back in the day or something. I don't know. She was in probably her 30s or late 20s. I don't know. But man, one day she was pissing me off or something. And she wanted me to do something on the board. Write something on the board. And she talked so damn fast you couldn't understand her. And I said, "Can you slow down a little bit, Miss Tadushi, so I can understand what you're saying, Miss Tadushi?" She gave me a look like, "I know what you just said." "Yeah, I said Tadushi." But then that lady was a bitch, man. She was a bitch. And this one girl was in my class, man, she was goody two-shoes with her. They were like best friends or something. She gave her like A's on her projects, like A+, and here I bust my ass, I get an A-. She was a bitch. Now, let's go to the high school years. I didn't have too many bitch teachers, but I had some teachers with some pretty dumb names. Had one teacher's name was Mr. Humphreys. I called him Hump Fries one day by accident. I said, "Mr. Hump Fries, can you help me with this?" And he would always sit on his little computer and just type away and play on fucking Pogo.com, play checkers and play chess. Yeah, he was a damn coach teacher, and man, he didn't know shit. He didn't know a damn thing. I believe a damn 3-year-old could probably be a better teacher than him. Man, he was a sorry-ass teacher. All he did was give out like worksheets every day. Worksheets. And that's all he did was worksheets, man. He was sorry. He was just a crappy teacher. Who else did I have? Mr. Underwood. He looked like what's his name? Michael Keaton. He was a math teacher. He was hard as hell. And one day I didn't know what to put for the math problem, so I put the answer varies. He came over and he said, "Jared, I need to have a talk with you." I said, "Yeah, sure. What you want to tell me?" "Your answer is, well, it's right in some ways, and in other ways it's incorrect." He said, "You can't put varies as your answer." I said, well, I think that's what it is, because the answer does vary. He said, "Don't get smart with me now, Jared. There is a correct answer for this, and it's not varies." I said, "Well, you tell me what to put then. Is it varies or something else?" I said, "I need your help with this. I don't know how to do it." He said, "Well, you know, Jared, you can come tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning, and I'll help you with this." So what I do, I went to school at 7:30 in the morning before school started, and I waited for him, and I waited and waited and waited, and he didn't come till 8:45. And then when he finally came, he was like, "You ready for me to tutor you?" I said, "Man, I gotta go to the second period now." But that's another story. But here's one more bitch story I'll tell you, then I'll go. I had this art teacher, her name was Miss Cook. Had damn frizzy hair. What a bitch she was. I worked hard on my art projects. I did 3D art, and I took 2D art, but both by the same teacher. I did 2D art first, then I did 3D art. Anyway, I had this really nice drawing I did of a cat. And I put it on the shelf with everybody else's drawings. Next day, I come back to school, my drawings in pieces. Everybody else's drawings were fine. Nobody touched them. They weren't scratched or torn up or anything. And Miss Cook comes over and says, "Oh, Jared, I'm so sorry what happened to your picture. It looks like somebody got hold of it and tore it up." Like, yeah, it was you, you fucking bitch. You did it. That wasn't the first time either. And then I made this clay pot. Really nice clay pot. Looked like something you can cook out of. I made that and put it on the shelf one day in 3D art. Next day I came back. I couldn't find my clay pot. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I asked that bitch Miss Cook. I said, "Miss Cook, where's my clay pot?" "Oh, well, you see, there was an accident. This morning when I came in, I found your clay pot on the floor, and it was busted in pieces. You're going to have to redo the whole thing all over again." I'm like, "You fucking bitch. You broke my shit again." She did it again, though, after that. I know she broke my shit. I swear she broke it. And then the third time, I made this TV, kind of like a little TV, like a little fake one. And I worked really hard on it. Somebody broke my antenna. I had to redo the antenna. And then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through all that making your TV over and over. But you know, you should have made a TV remote to go with your TV." I said, "Look, this is my art piece. I can make it on this TV. If you want to turn it on, you got to go up and press the front of it." She said, "Well, that's not very realistic." I said, "Well, it's called my art design. And you can't really rate art because that's the way somebody sees something. You can't rate their art piece." Anyway, the bitch gave me a D on my damn TV. Yeah, that lady was a bitch. But I've been talking for about 14 minutes now, and those are some stories about bitch teachers. If you got any bitch teachers you want to tell me about, leave me a message down below and I'll check it out. Y'all have a good day. Sorry for bitching in this video. Bye-bye.